What's going on with the forecast?
Another hot, humid day, a little relief from the heat. No rain expected today. In fact, really over the next 7 days, we're not going to see a lot in the way of any rainfall. In fact, just a couple of days with a very low chance for rain. We'll show you that on the 7-day coming up. So what it looks like outside at this point. Now, we can't rule out some very patchy fog. Looks like in places like Washington County that we're seeing that. Overall, though, today should be just hot and humid, should be the main stories. Yesterday did hit 90 degrees. 66, your temperature now at the Pittsburgh airport, mostly cloudy there as well. Places like Denora coming in at 63. Latrobe just down to 61 this hour. Katanning at 60 degrees. Butler also at 63. Expected high today right at 90 degrees. And yesterday we did tie a record high in Pittsburgh, hitting that 90-degree mark. Second day, 90-degree day of the year, and actually yesterday was the second hottest day of the year in Pittsburgh also with the heat. Now it was just a little hotter just off to the west. Look at New Philadelphia yesterday, 94 degrees. Also Du Bois hit a record yesterday, hitting 88 degrees. Their old record, I believe it was 85 degrees, so really they shattered that record. High pressure is still going to be the dominant feature over the course of the day. You can see a few clouds sneaking in, mainly right along the state line there where we're seeing that coming in from the south. A little bit of that could be in the way of some patchy fog. Places like Newcastle 3, Washington has improved to 5 miles with visibility. Also, you'll notice over to the east in those elevated areas and especially valleys around Bedford, we are starting to see some relatively thick fog this morning. Overall today, a high of about 90 degrees, dry, very hot once again. Will be expected weather. Temperatures already by 10 o'clock, mid-70s. We'll be into the 80s already by the time we hit the lunch hour. In fact, model data it really struggles this time of the year to show the hot weather that we're seeing at this point. Did want to also mention Hurricane Maria. It is, well, at least yesterday was a fairly strong looking storm. At least this morning, starting to battle some dry air. You can start to see some of those rain bands are starting to see some breaks in it. And it is weakening. Winds down to 80 miles an hour at this point. Should stay just off of the East Coast. We'll bring those some high surf and some rough waters to the coastal Carolina area. Here's your forecast locally. Dry, hot through Wednesday. A little cooler Thursday and Friday. And look at the weekend. Highs just in the 60s expected.